You've been studying English for years. You know the grammar, you know the vocabulary. But the moment a native speaker talks to you, your brain just freezes. Sound familiar?
Or maybe you understand everything, but when you open your mouth, it still doesn't sound right. Like something is off, but you can't explain what.
That feeling? It has a solution. And today, we're going to show you exactly how to fix it using one of the most powerful techniques in the world. It's called shadowing. And trust me, it is going to change the way you speak English forever. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Emily.
And I'm Peter. And if you're new here, welcome. You have found the right place to improve your English and actually sound natural when you speak. So today's topic is one that I am so excited about. Peter, can I just say, I have been waiting to do this episode for months. You really have. She literally put it on our content calendar in big red letters with stars around it. Okay, maybe I did. But that's because this technique, shadowing, is genuinely one of the most effective tools for improving spoken English. It's used by professional translators, language learners all over the world, and even by actors who need to pick up a new accent fast. And today, we're going to break it all down for you. What shadowing is, how to do it properly because there is a right way and a wrong way, what materials to use, common mistakes to avoid, and we're even going to do a live demonstration. By the end of this video, you are going to have a complete shadowing practice system that you can start using today, not tomorrow, today. Before we get into it, if this sounds useful, hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps us reach more learners just like you. Okay, let's go.
All right, Peter, let's start at the very beginning. What exactly is shadowing?
Great question. So shadowing is a language learning technique where you listen to a native speaker, audio, video, a podcast, whatever, and you speak along with them at the same time. Not after, at the same time.
That's the key word, simultaneously. You're essentially following their voice like a shadow, staying as close to them as possible. Their rhythm, their speed, their intonation, their pronunciation, all of it.
It was actually developed by a linguist named Alexander Arguelles. He used it to learn something like 20 languages. 20! I can barely manage 3 on a good day.
But the idea behind it is brilliant. See, most traditional language learning focuses on reading and writing, which are important, but they don't train your mouth. They don't train your ear and your voice working together.
Exactly. When you shadow, you're building something called muscle memory. Your lips, your tongue, your jaw, they start learning the shapes and rhythms of English sounds. And over time, those sounds stop feeling foreign. They start feeling natural.
You know what it's like? It's like learning to dance. You don't get good at dancing by reading about dancing. You get good by moving your body again and again until the steps become automatic.
That's a perfect analogy, actually. Speaking English fluently is a physical skill just as much as a mental one.
Okay, so Peter, let's talk about why this works so well. Because I think a lot of learners hear about shadowing and think, okay, that sounds simple, but they don't realize how deep it goes.
Right. Let me give you the sciencey version in non-sciencey language. When you shadow, you're activating multiple parts of your brain at the same time. Your auditory cortex, that's the hearing part. Your motor cortex, that's the speaking part. And your Broca's area, which handles language processing. You're running all 3 simultaneously.
Which is essentially the same thing that happens when you speak naturally in your first language. You're not translating, you're not thinking about grammar rules, you're just speaking. And that's the goal, right? To get to that automatic, fluent stage.
And here's the thing that blows my mind. Traditional study focuses on accuracy. Get the grammar right, check the answer, correct the mistake. But shadowing focuses on fluency, on flow, on keeping up. And fluency is what makes you actually sound like a native speaker.
Can I share a quick story? One of our viewers, she left a comment a few months ago. She said she'd studied English for 8 years. 8 years! And she still froze every time she had to speak in a meeting at work. She started doing 15 minutes of shadowing every single day. After 6 weeks, she said her manager commented on how much more confident she sounded. 6 weeks!
That's incredible. And it's not magic. It's just consistent practice of the right skill.
Exactly. So, if you've been studying English for a long time and you still feel stuck when speaking, this might honestly be the missing piece. Drop a comment below and tell us, how long have you been learning English? We'd love to know.
Okay, this is the part you've been waiting for, the actual how, step by step. Peter, take us through it.
All right, step one, choose your material. This is crucial, and we'll talk more about materials in a minute, but you need audio or video with clear, natural, native speech. Not overly formal, not too slow. Natural, conversational English.
Think podcasts, TV shows with subtitles, YouTube videos like this one, or even movie clips. The key is you need to be able to understand at least 70 to 80% of what's being said. If you understand less than that, it's too hard for shadowing right now.
Step two, listen first. Don't jump in and start speaking immediately. Listen to the chunk, maybe 30 seconds to a minute, with your full attention. Get familiar with the rhythm. Notice where the speaker speeds up, slows down, pauses. Hear the music of the language.
I love that, the music of the language, because English really does have a rhythm. It's stress timed, which means some syllables are stressed and some are reduced. Native speakers do this naturally, and it's a big part of what makes speech sound fluent.
Step three, shadow with the audio. Play the audio again, and this time speak along with it, out loud. Match the speed, match the pitch. Don't worry about being perfect at first. Just keep up. Stay as close to the speaker's voice as possible.
And this step can feel awkward at first, like really awkward. You might feel silly. Peter, did you feel silly when you first tried this?
Honestly, I was alone in my room and I still felt embarrassed. But that's the thing, you only feel that way until it starts working. Then you feel like a genius.
Step four, shadow without the audio. Once you've done it with the audio a couple of times, try saying the same chunk from memory or from the transcript. See if you can keep the same rhythm and intonation without the audio crutch. This is where the real magic happens. Step five, record yourself. This is optional but incredibly powerful. Use your phone, record yourself shadowing, then listen back, compare it to the original. You'll hear things you can't hear in the moment, little sounds you're dropping, contractions you're not making, and it's great motivation to hear yourself improving week by week.
Now, let's talk about mistakes, because there are some really common ones that will slow your progress if you're not careful.
Mistake number one, shadowing material that's too hard. If you're choosing audio you barely understand, you're going to be so focused on meaning that you have zero mental bandwidth left for rhythm and pronunciation. Start easier than you think you need to.
Mistake number two, shadowing in your head. This is huge. We see this all the time. Learners listen to the audio and they think the words, but they don't actually say them out loud. Shadowing must be done out loud. Your mouth has to practice, not just your brain.
Mistake number three, going too long. People think more is better, but 15 to 20 minutes of focused shadowing is way more effective than an hour of half-hearted mumbling along. Quality over quantity every single time.
Mistake number four, ignoring intonation. A lot of learners focus only on the individual sounds, the pronunciation of each word. But native speakers also use intonation, the rise and fall of their voice, to convey meaning and emotion. When you shadow, copy the music, not just the words.
And mistake number five, giving up after 3 days. Look, shadowing is a skill. It feels weird at first, but if you stick with it consistently, the results will genuinely surprise you.
All right, it's time for the part I'm most excited about. We're going to do a live shadowing demonstration so you can see exactly what it looks and sounds like in practice.
So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to speak a short, natural English passage, slowly at first, and Emily is going to speak after me. You'll hear what a shadowing attempt actually sounds like. It won't be perfect. That's the point. Let's do it. Okay, here's my passage. I'll say it slowly first, then at natural speed. Viewers, pause the video and try to shadow along with me at home. You know, one of the best things about living in a big city is the variety. You can grab coffee at a tiny little cafe on one street, then walk 5 minutes and find yourself in the middle of a busy market. It never gets boring.
Okay, that was so fun. And you can literally feel it, like your mouth is memorizing the shape of those sentences.
Exactly. All right, your turn, Emily.
I always used to think I was just bad at languages, but then I realized I wasn't learning the wrong things, I was just practicing the wrong way. Once I changed my approach, everything kind of clicked into place. And that right there, kind of becoming kinda, that's connected speech. That's one of the things that makes native speakers sound so fluent. Shadowing is how you absorb those patterns naturally. Now you try. Pause the video and shadow Peter's passage. Then shadow mine. Out loud. Don't skip this. This is where the learning actually happens.
Before we wrap up, if you're getting real value from this channel, we would absolutely love it if you subscribed. We put out new videos every week, all focused on helping you speak English more naturally and confidently.
Hit the subscribe button and make sure you turn on notifications, that little bell icon, so you never miss a new episode. We have some really exciting topics coming up that you do not want to miss.
And if this video helped you, share it with one person who's learning English. One person. You could make a real difference for them.
Let's do a quick recap so you leave here with everything you need.
Shadowing is the practice of speaking a language with native audio at the same time, copying their rhythm, intonation, speed, and pronunciation. It trains your mouth and your ears simultaneously, building the muscle memory that makes fluent speech feel natural and automatic.
The 5 steps: choose the right material, listen first, shadow with the audio, shadow without the audio, and record yourself. 15 to 20 focused minutes a day is all you need.
Avoid the big mistakes. Don't shadow in your head. Say it out loud. Don't go too hard, too fast. Don't ignore intonation. And don't give up before the magic happens.
And use those bonus tips. Walk, use transcripts, repeat the same material, focus on flow, and choose content you love.
You have everything you need. The only thing left is to actually do it. So right now, after this video, I want you to find a 1-minute clip of natural English speech, and I want you to shadow it out loud just once.
That one time is how the habit starts.
Come back and tell us how it went in the comments. Seriously, we read every single one. We'd love to hear your shadowing journey.
And if you want to keep improving your English, our next video is going to be incredible, so make sure you check it out. The link will be right up here.
Thank you so much for watching. Keep practicing, keep improving, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you then. Take care, everyone.